The Clan of the Cave Bear. I have read the book twice, once as a kid and as an adult. Jean M. Auel wrote it in 1980. It's about survival, about figuring out who we are, and what happens when the Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons run into each other. Auel built a world, the tools, the way the sun hits those old faces. She went deep, spent years crawling through anthropology, making the past feel like it could have been yesterday. Hollywood turned it into a movie in 1986. Then, in 2016, they talked about the TV show. Big budget, big everything. They shot the pilot, but it never saw the light of day. Timing, budget cuts, infighting about the length of the TV show. The Clan of the Cave Bear was the start of the Earth's Children books, 6 novels. I first saw the film when I was 12. After watching, I started reading everything I could about early humans. I wanted to live in their world 40,000 years ago. There was something about it. Ayla was just a kid when the earthquake took her family. Left alone in that harsh, prehistoric world, she wandered until the clan found her. They were the Neanderthals, stuck in their ways, and they didn't like her one bit. A girl from another world, different from them in every way. Her sharp mind, her questions, everything about her rubbed them wrong. They took her in. What else can they do? Auel doesn't give us just any cavemen. These Neanderthals have feelings, lives, kindness, and wisdom that no one expected. They're not just grunting animals. They got depth. And Ayla, she refused to bend to their rules, and it makes her a threat. The medicine woman and the clan shaman protects her. The clan lives by ancient customs, hunting, rituals, survival. The Neanderthals cannot change, stuck in their tradition and memory, but Ayla can change, and the son of the leader of the clan banish Ayla in the end. She goes into unknown without her son born of rape by the Neanderthal man. We don't like being ostracized even today, because since of dawn of mankind, if we banished a person from the clan or tribe, that meant death. Auel writes it in such a detail, you can almost smell the earth, feel the tools in your hands. Ayla's journey is about pushing back against the roles the clan tried to force on her and the limitation they expect her to accept. She doesn't fit into their world, and that's what makes her stand out. Her struggle is simple but primal. What makes us human? What makes us belong? Also, Auel dared to write something crazy. Humans and the Neanderthal interbred. As I said before, the idea was fiction back then, but science came around it. In 1986, the Clan of the Cave Bear hit the screen with Daryl Hannah as Ayla. They tried to bring the soul of Auel's book to life, but the film flopped. The world looked right, but there was something missing. Critics, audience, and the author herself said that the movie couldn't handle the complexity of the book. It tried to make things simple, but the layers of the clan, Ayla's struggle, all of it got lost in the process. It didn't work on the screen. Daryl Hannah, who gave it her best, captured the fire of Ayla, the quiet defiance that made her real. But the film flopped. Still, there was something there. In 2016, they promised us a new Clan of the Cave Bear. This time as a TV series. Big Hollywood companies were behind it, and they said they had a bigger budget and the technology to bring the past to life. The trailer looked good, really good, and for the moment, it felt like Auel's world might finally get the deserved chance on the screen. But then, just like that, it was over. Companies pulled the plug, budget cuts, doubts about the number of episodes. They walked away. Now, it is just another what if. CGI could bring the animals to life. The world could have been real. When Auel wrote The Clan of the Cave Bear, she stepped into the murky place between fact and fiction, where history's secrets still lay buried. Back then, Neanderthals were nothing but old bones, dead ends in the story of us. But Auel, she had a hunch. She put Cro-Magnon and Neanderthals together. It wasn't until 2010 that we found out she was right. Humans and the Neanderthals interbred. If you are of European descent, we all carry their blood, their DNA in our skin, in our immune system. Even our minds had a little bit of their grit, their fight. You can check the episode 70 for more details. Auel fiction suddenly turned into a revelation. Auel didn't just give us a story. She gave Neanderthals their humanity. They weren't grunting animals anymore. They had souls. They made art, mourned their dead. And now the world is catching up, realizing she saw something no one else did. She tells a different story. It's not survival of the fittest. It's survival through connection, through sharing what we have, what we are. It's a beautiful story. Read the novels. Auel's book left a mark, no doubt about it. She didn't just write about Neanderthals. She made them real as you and me. It wasn't just caves and stone tools. It was life, messy and raw,